Okay, continuing the discussion, art-related video that's actually getting into things. Number one, my general processes of art depends upon which type of art we're talking about. I do two. I do traditional style and I do some digital style. And again, the process varies depending. Generally with the traditional style, as the name would imply, you're going to be using things such as pencils, color pencils, different coloration media such as markers as well, things like that. I don't really do the traditional side so much anymore, with the exception of doing my line art, but my general process for that is simply it really comes down to being almost like you create your own coloring sheet and color it in. That, you could say, is the entire process of art. You do the line work, which creates a similar idea to having a color sheet, and then you color it in. But the general process is or at least for me, I do pencil. Now, some artists go ahead and ink in at first. Those are generally very, very seasoned and very, very old hand type artists that would start with ink. Most artists, as I said, including myself, would start with pencil lines first. Any mistakes can be erased at this point. If you make a mistake in your line, if you want to change something, that makes it so much easier to change. Again, there are some artists that work in pen or charcoal that's harder to correct mistakes, but I tend to work on plain sketch paper with pencil, mechanical pencil usually, because it gives a nice fine line. And then once you have your pencil lines in, you then proceed to ink. Now, you can do this with any sort of ink pen. There are special artist ink pens. I personally use some of those that are like India ink, or specifically for inking, such as the Sakura Micron or Faber-Castell India ink pens. Again, that's only once you have finalized and totally decided on what your pencil lines are going to be. The inking kind of seals it in and makes it like your, as I said, your coloring page. And from that point on, you're going to want to first of all lay down your basic colors. Again, like I said, I'm not getting too deep in this, just general advice and my processes. But you're going to want to lay down your basic flats, and then you're going to want to do shading. Now, personally, as I said, I haven't done traditional in quite a while, except for small items, and I don't necessarily have the hugest set of colored pencils, which is my preferred media when I do traditional. So it's harder for me to get the proper shading colors to do so. But you lay down your flats. Once you got your inks, you lay down your flats, and then you lay down your shades, and then you seal it in with a mixer pencil, a colored pencil. Now, I have Prismacolor, and I have what they call the clear mixing pencil. And that actually kind of flattens the colors a little bit, seals them in. But that's my general process for traditional.